Good morning. Mary, come sit down. Welcome to today. I'm back on my cushion. Day 73 of meditation and transformation. And I can't see my face here, so I'm going to lean back just as well. So we're talking about self-awareness, and one of the things that we have been addressing over the past number of days is concentration. So concentration gives us the ability to see subtle states as they arise. So first we become aware of some of our habits, and then we can become subtly aware of kind of holding and tensing in the body. And often, say just before say something bad has happened, or quote unquote bad, you don't get a job that you're looking for, or somebody in some way doesn't accept your offerings, whether it's a prospective employee or a prospective friend, a family member, and being able to be at peace with that lack of getting what we want, without going into the judgment of there's something wrong with me, or there's something flawed. We can begin to recognize that those statements that judge, that critic, that we will often in our bodies, we will tense against the oncoming onslaught that comes from our own mind. So when we begin to recognize that inner critic or the inner judge, back up a little bit, is just a function of a habitual pattern, we can let go of that, or just see that operate as it is. And if we can recognize the tensing before the words, we can dissolve that tension by bringing awareness or mindfulness, or sometimes that pause and turn your thoughts to God or a higher power will dissolve that, and we can live free in a state of happiness and peace in that moment, without the onslaught of the basher or the defender or all of these things. I had a small incident yesterday at work where I just disagreed in my mind with what had the answer that had been given to me. And I felt this movement to say something, but instead I just became aware of the movement. I breathed in and out. Just felt a deep sense of peace and calm, and continued to address what was happening. It's a small victory, but for one who has spent much of her life defending herself, which is me, and the self that doesn't even really exist on that level, it was quite freeing. So let's see if I can do that today too. Find freedom in every moment. All right. Let's sit quietly for 5 minutes. I have not been feeling well. So, and I didn't get in until quite late last night, and I just could not get up this morning. So, anyway, I'm going to sit here somehow on my little cushiony spot. How about that? And let's meditate. 5 minutes only. So good morning to everybody again, and have a beautiful day. Whatever it is that's on your agenda, I'll sit this way so I can see everybody. Try to, oh well, I'm not going to go into the explanation. Have a great one, and be kind to everyone you see, including yourself, and study the self. In the Yoga Sutras, I think they call that Swadhyaya. To know the self is to let go of that which isn't the self and rest in the deeper in the levels of who we really are without our psychological mechanisms, our ego defenses running around ruling the show. Sometimes they're important, and they certainly have a function, but they shouldn't be the main guys. All right.